Caroline has been really well coordinated and has ended up with something which I think is absolutely amazing. It's tremendous. It's got so much detail in it, and it shows what there is in this area. Of course, we're very proud of it anyway, but this is good to tell other people what we've got here. So I'm going to ask Caroline if she will just give us a few words about how this has been put together.
Thanks everyone for coming, taking the time to come. I hope you've had a lovely train journey. Thanks to John. The rationale behind this guide was that we wanted to find a way in which we could promote our 6 very diverse stations, towns and villages. So we cover Tisbury to Crewkerne, so that's 3 counties, Somerset, Dorset and Wiltshire. And it was to try and find a way in which we could find things within those 6 places which we think would attract people to come on the train. So the whole purpose of the guide is for it to go out to places like London or Portsmouth, Sussex, and for people to pick it up and think, oh, I didn't realise that was there, and inspire them to come along and use the train. So that's the aim of it. And it was, I think it was, I do write, but this was the biggest challenge I think I've ever had, because everywhere was very diverse, and it was looking for common themes that we could put in there so that we could promote those and celebrate what was going on. So I think churches, crusades and civil wars was a really good one, because everywhere there was a church, there's a lot of notable architecture within the churches. We've got 3 castles, 2 in Sherborne, 1 in Tisbury. There was a castle, we believe, so if you listen to Time Team, in Crewkerne, so that was also another good one. And there was a link with Time Team with the Knights Templars in Templecombe. So we thought this would be a really good one. And we wanted to put in also foodie stops. I worked with a very, very talented designer, Zoe Moxham in Shaftesbury, and I couldn't praise her enough. This is a lady who works full-time, is pregnant, and said, I can do this for you. So I had the vision, and she did it exactly as I thought it was going to be. Not high enough praise for her. And we've worked flat out to do it because her baby's due any time. So we wanted to get it out. So foodie stops, we decided that we wouldn't charge advertising, but we would go by personal recommendations. So everything that's in here is for foodie stops have been recommended to us. People have been to the places, tried the food, liked the atmosphere. So we've not charged advertising. What else have we done in here? Of course, we have to do the Age of Steam. I mean, we're very lucky in this area. We have today Gartell Light Railway. We have Yeovil Railway Centre, where you can learn, as you probably know, learn to be an engine driver for the day if you'd like. And we have mainline steam events that come down through. Templecombe, Friends of Templecombe Station, usually do a coffee morning on that day. And you could also go to watch the steam engine turn on the turntable at Yeovil Junction. Locomotive. I can't say that even as I can't get my teeth in. Engine. And the other thing we were really keen to do was to promote an art trail. This was something that all of the 6 towns and villages had in common, because we're very lucky in that we've got Messens, Wiltshire in Tisbury. And we were very, 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 very keen to promote the link between Yeovil Junction and Yeovil Pen Mill, where you can travel and go back up the line, Bruton, Castlecarry, and go back up to Salisbury. So you can actually do a round trip now on the railway. So for that reason, we were very keen to include, it's either Hauser or Worth, or it's Worth-Hauser. It's Bruton, is it? Hauser-Worth in Bruton. So we were very keen to show that you can go on the train from Templecombe, and you don't get off, and you go right through, and you can go to Bruton. And the new timetable that's being introduced in a couple of weeks' time, there are more stops at Bruton, so it means you've got a chance to get off and probably spend an hour or 2 there, and then you can get the train. What a fantastic journey, from Salisbury, down this line, right up the other line, and back. And I think for our area, this little bit of railway that's been opened up between Yeovil Pen Mill and Yeovil Junction is very, very, very important, and I would encourage everyone to kind of support it and get on the trains there, because it's taken, well, I don't know, where's the railway bus? I think it was about 50 years ago, and it's just opened. I think it was closed for such a long time. So
for special trains.
Special trains. I think the Queen went along there, didn't she, when she came down here? So the art trial project is a 2-minute walk down there, and you can probably stay for a couple of hours and then catch a bus back. We also wanted to promote Wincanton races. On Wincanton race days, there's a free complimentary bus from Templecombe station to the races. So the whole thing is promoting what's going on here, trying to appeal to people who haven't been to the area, giving them some ideas for what they can do. It's fully interactive, and we wanted to appeal to lots of different age range of people, lots of people who were quite tech savvy, some who weren't. And I wanted to, if this is going to work, I wanted to show you this. On the back of here, Jenny Pope is a lady who works for Friends Giving Them Station, and she said, why don't you add a piece of music? So the idea is if you've got a QR scanner, you can download an app on your phone. You scan the app, and let's see if it's going to work, right? So you scan the app. I'll just turn it up.
Tony had it going all the way up and down the train.
Here you go. So Jenny Pope chose this song. So you scan the app, it takes you to this song, so you can play this song. Many people in this room, I asked them for their favourite songs. So what we've done is we've linked this to YouTube, and we've called it Music for Train Journeys. So you can listen to Jenny Pope's choice, Train in the Distance, and then there's 72 songs on the playlist. So it's the one, but the next one I have to warn you is AC/DC, Highway to Hell. So, so it does work. So we wanted it to be interactive, and anybody who's in here, we've got a QR code for your website, so people can do the same. We thought that people would like to take the booklet, because it's 68 pages, they can take it on the train and read, and we put some kids' pages in as well. So we've got Kids I Spy at the back, Sudoku, Dr. Dot, and the word search. I would say that there's lots and lots of line guides across the country. It's one of the things that our community rail partnership is obliged to do. But ours, I would say, is quite different from a lot of other people. So you get 3 or 4 pages, or you get great big maps. We wanted to make our mark in the world of community rail, and I hope we've done it with this. And there's quite a stiff competition. The Devon and Cornwall Community Rail Partnerships brochures are fantastic. But if we can come anywhere close to matching up to Richard Birmingham's, I would be happy. So I'll be pleased to know what he might say. And I wondered if it might be possible if you could take some with you and distribute them for me, anywhere local that you want to put them. Thank you very much to Andy Harrowell, our Community Rail Manager. He's managed feet, and he's got South Western Railway will distribute our line guides throughout. Our Community Rail Manager.
I suppose first I'd echo what GAIL said. Thank you to everyone for coming, and particularly John and the team for having us. It was a great trip around the centre. I think Caroline downplaying herself. Lots of other CRPs do line guides. None of them are half as good as this. Most of the time you open it up, it shows you the line, it shows you 1 or 2 attractions. This has everything. It's a really great reflection of the communities. I'm really pleased that we can put this at our stations, because I think if you pick this up, there is weekends and weekends and weekends of work of things that you can come and do along the 6 stations. So a big thank you to all of those here who have helped put this together. An amazingly wonderful thank you to Caroline and to Zoe for producing such an excellent document. And I hope it makes a real difference to everyone's travelling experience.
I hope so.